Welcome back to eSIMstudios. I was doing some network testing, specifically Wi-Fi, on the Nothing phone for a Pro and the S23 Ultra. And I got, here, let me take this case off. And I got some surprising results, not in a good way, S23 Ultra, not in a good way, because if you take a look at these scores, 11.5 download, 39.4 upload. Now look at my S23 Ultra. Almost 2.5 gigs download, 1.5 gig upload. And we pay for 3 gigs download and upload. So why is this getting such a low score? Well, that maybe it's just a fluke. Tested it again, got roughly the same score here. And now I'm wondering what's going on. Now I restarted the phone. I even put it in network mode, took it off, signed out of my Wi-Fi network, signed back in, and I still keep getting low scores. Now, the Nothing phone for a Pro, and I was doing some research on the CPU and the modem specifically in here. And if you look over here, the Snapdragon 7 Gen 4, which is in this Nothing phone for a Pro, it goes through the modem, through the network modem, sub 6, blah, 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 3GPP release 17, which does not get T-Mobile's latest and greatest 5G standalone network. That's a release 18, and this only gets up to release 17. So this does not get AT&T's new 5G network or T-Mobile's new 5G network, standalone network. Just side note. But look at the Wi-Fi. We're not testing the network. We're testing the Wi-Fi. Actually, I am going to test the network here. I got a Cricket SIM card here that we're going to throw in here and test it in a minute. But it says here that the Wi-Fi uses Qualcomm Fast Connect 7900 mobile connectivity system supporting Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6.0. Now, this only gets up to Wi-Fi 6. This does not get Wi-Fi 7. So nothing shows for Wi-Fi connectivity up to Wi-Fi 6, even though it can support technically up to Wi-Fi 6E and Wi-Fi 7 as stated here. As you can tell, if you look at the Wi-Fi on the S23 Ultra, it says Wi-Fi 7 up there. So for whatever reason, nothing chose to not support 6E or 7. And Wi-Fi 6 should get better scores than this. I don't know why. So here's my last. Let's go to results. Here's the last couple of tests on Wi-Fi, and you can see it gets really poor performance. So it got a good performance here. I got the high. Now that was a few days ago, as you can tell. 1.5 gig download, 544 upload. But look at the ones after that. The one yesterday, was it yesterday? 34 download on Wi-Fi. All right, 804 one. That's pretty good. But then look at these last two. 11.5 download, 39.4 upload. That's the latest one I just did. And then the one I did previously. So the 23.4 download, 46.6 upload. That's what I did a few minutes ago. I was like, what the hell's going on? It's a low score. I made sure the apps are all updated. The phone's updated. Software. I restarted the phone, disconnected Wi-Fi, reconnected Wi-Fi, and then I got an even worse score. So the Wi-Fi performance, as you can tell, it is all over the place. And just to let you know where the network looks like, I downloaded the network performance app. And look at what we got. So don't look at the top. That is network performance, meaning carrier network performance. So just look at this bottom strip down here where it says Wi-Fi. And let me hold them up. And you can see the performance difference in these chips. You can see the horrendous signal it gets on the right side. Look, that's not much better. Typically, it was in the green. I don't know why it dipped below, but it's the first time I've seen it in the orange. Typically, there we go. It's up there. So I don't know why this chip is performing so Wi-Fi is performing so bad in this phone. It's all over the place. I've gotten one or two good scores, but then a bunch of really bad scores. And then with this phone, it's always good all the time whenever I test it. Now let's do a test real quick, and we'll try the. I guess we'll go ahead and try Cricket because again, when I tested with my AT&T SIM, I only got 4G. So we'll try Cricket and see if we can get 5G, and then we'll see where we go from there. But let's run another test real quick. Like, there we go, and see what we're dealing with here. Let me zoom. Whoops. Get out of the light reflection. Let me zoom in just a little bit. There we go. Okay, ready? See what the hell is going on. That's not good. I mean, couldn't be more different. You have outstanding world-class performance, Wi-Fi performance on the S23 Ultra, and you get horrendous Wi-Fi performance on the Nothing Phone 4a Pro. Now, why would that be, right? Well, because even on Wi-Fi 6, you should still get phenomenal, pretty good scores on Wi-Fi 6. Like, it should not be this bad at all. Look at the Let's go to, let me look at it more in depth. Let's see. Results. Let's do this. Responsiveness. Idle. Both pretty good. 5 and 7. But look at the ping. Look at the jitter. Those are horrendous scores. Look at the jitter here. 98 compared to 8. Look at that. 123 compared to 9. Like, what the hell's going on? It has a capable chip, as you can see. At least the 7900, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 7900 has a 7 Gen 4 CPU, but the 7900 modem from Qualcomm, it's fully capable of performing way better than this. I think what the problem is either it potentially could get fixed with a software update, potentially, or the antenna, the Wi-Fi antenna bands inside the device are not properly placed, because that's the other thing, right? The literally the antenna, Wi-Fi antennas, if they're not properly placed, meaning if they can't get a good signal and hold on to that Wi-Fi signal, it's not going to give you good performance. It's just not. And I haven't really paid attention to this over the last few days. I just realized it today. As you can see, I've done one or two Wi-Fi tests over the last couple of days. I was like, maybe it's just a fluke, whatever. Didn't really pay attention to it. And now that I'm starting to test the Wi-Fi, I continually get horrible scores on here. Not good. So those of y'all out there that do have a Nothing Phone 4a Pro, test your Wi-Fi. And if you have another phone you can compare it to, test that as well. Let me know if this is just a fluke. Maybe I have a bad device, but let me know if you have similar issues with Wi-Fi performance on your Nothing Phone 4a Pro. Anyways, check the Wi-Fi. Let me know what you think or what your scores are, or if you get anything different, if you got a phone 4a Pro. Let's move on to Cricket. So, well, as you can tell, that didn't go too well. Downloaded the Try Cricket application on the Play Store, opened it up, and immediately it asks you to input your IMEI number to check if it's compatible with their network. I copied and pasted the IMEI number from the settings into the application and hit check compatibility. And then I got this screen. Uh-oh, something went wrong. Your device is either locked or not compatible. So this device comes unlocked from nothing. It's not tied to a carrier. So that means it's not compatible on the Cricket network. Now, it worked with the AT&T network, but only got 4G, not 5G. And this is not good news. Not kind of. I'm very disappointed because as any other unlocked phone, like a OnePlus 15, comes unlocked, you can use it with any network: AT&T, Verizon, Cricket, Spectrum, Mint Mobile, T-Mobile. The list goes on and on and on. We get this phone and very excited because it's very stylish, looks nice, feels nice. And then obviously having network compatibility issues, not only with Verizon, same thing with Verizon. When I went to download a Verizon eSIM, when I went to test the Verizon network, I was going to download an eSIM because I don't. No, actually, you know what? I have a Verizon SIM, and I went to add service to it, and same thing with Verizon. They said submit your IMEI to make sure it's compatible on our network. I submitted the IMEI, and it said it is not compatible. So not compatible with Verizon, not compatible with Cricket. AT&T worked, but only 4G, not 5G. And T-Mobile's fine. So if you have T-Mobile, you should be fine. However, the Wi-Fi inconsistencies is the other thing you got to worry about. I have T-Mobile, so it really wouldn't affect me. However, the Wi-Fi performance is an issue. You could see here, I had one good score, and then all the others. Well, I take that back. I had two good scores right here, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 good scores out of 6 total tests, and the other 4 were horrible. 1, 2, 3, 4. So at this point, I'm not sure I'm going to keep this phone. I can't deal with this is like one of the basics you should have when you get a phone. And if they can't get it right, this thing's going back. So let me know in the comments if you have this phone. Let me know what your testing shows. If you don't mind, test the Wi-Fi networks for me. If you have Cricket, let me know if it works in your phone, because in mine it doesn't. And then let me show you my T-Mobile score, which was still low, even though it works fully on T-Mobile. This one down here. So the score in the very bottom, that was with AT&T. It only got 4G, and those are ridiculous scores. The next score right here, that was with T-Mobile. The 158 download, 105 upload, which is respectable. I guess that's a baseline for what it would be acceptable. But on my S23 Ultra, I get like 500, 600 download speeds. And this was right underneath a tower, or right next to a tower. So let me go back and see if I could find my T-Mobile scores here. Let's see. This is all T-Mobile scores, because you can tell if it's 5G or Wi-Fi on the left side. So, and I have had nothing other than T-Mobile in here. So 5G T-Mobile, I get 525 download speeds, and this is 158. 143 download speeds, 264 download speeds, and this one 158. So not good. But let me know if you have the phone. Let me know what your network performance is like. I really would appreciate to get some feedback from other users of the device. And stay tuned to the channel, because I am going to stay on top of this. And if anything different pops up, I'll probably do another review and or another test, another video here in the next few days, and give everybody an update, because I know a lot of people were eyeing this phone to buy. But I don't know if I can recommend it if it continually is having network issues. So let me know what you think. I'll hit y'all up on the next one. Peace.